Hello, hi. Let's talk about love and romance, and not just romance, but love in general. I was listening to a podcast today. Oh, I'm in bed, by the way. What's up? Live from my bed. um, I was thinking about, or I was listening to a podcast, and they're like, "What is what does your soul truly want? Like, if you really were to dig deep into your soul, what do you truly want?" And I wasn't sure what it was at first, and then it clicked. And they're like, this is something that you've craved since you were a kid. And I think mine is love. And obviously when I was a kid, I didn't crave like romantic love like that. But like, what is love for me? What is love for me? Love is having a best friend. And like, my brother was my biggest best friend for like the longest period of my life. Like, I was thinking about this, and like, I needed him. I needed my brother to be born because he was my best friend, and he held me together for so much of my life. He has no idea. And then I had a best friend, sorry, that I was with, and what is a best friend to me? What kind of love do I crave? I crave being around someone that I love, that makes me laugh, that makes me feel good, that I can just watch movies with, that I can just chill with. That's what I crave, and that's love for me. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but it turned into a romantic thing once I started dating, obviously. But what is love for me? It's having a best friend that I can laugh with, that I see all the time, that I'm happy with, that I talk to all the time. So, my brother was that for me for a really long time. As he got older and as I got older, we don't stay super close like that, especially when we have a 9-year difference. But he is like my first like love that I felt like he completed that part of myself that I've been craving for such a long time. And then I met my best friend in 5th grade. We're not really close anymore, but she lived not too far from me, and we would walk to each other's houses. Basically, she would walk to my house every day, and we would hang out every day after school, or we would ride the bus home together. And being with your best friend all the time is the best feeling in the world. And she's the most goofiest, most fun friend that I've ever had. We had the weirdest relationship. If I were to go back and look at one day I have to learn how to like capture record on my computer, because I want to go through all of my old photos and stuff from high school. I feel like that'd be a fun thing to do on YouTube. But, I gotta get a little bit more advanced with this stuff, because I'm literally filming from my bed. But, yeah, like, we had the weirdest, most fun relationship in the whole entire world. And, that kind of fell apart when I started dating. Well, no, we were always friends, like, throughout high school. But, and then I met my first boyfriend, and I've been in a relationship since I was 13 years old. That's when I started dating. And every relationship that I was in was 2 years plus. I think I was in 1 or 2 relationships that were a little under 2 years. But I've been in long-term relationships since I was 13 years old. And why? Because I feel like part of why things don't work out for me is because I will settle for someone because I enjoy their company and I enjoy being their friend. And I'm like, yeah, I can see you being my best friend forever. And it's not really the attraction. So what my future love, what I want my future love to look like, obviously I want that best friend factor. That's like the biggest thing for me. I want the humor, I want the fun, but I also want someone that I can wake up to every day, that doesn't annoy me, doesn't like, obviously you're gonna annoy me, but like, doesn't get on my absolute nerve to the point where I want to all the time. And everything. And I think, you know, let's talk about my codependent behaviors. Like I said, when I was in a relationship since I was 13. This is the longest I've been single in my whole entire life, since 13. And right now I don't feel like I always felt like there was a rush to jump into another relationship. And usually, this is where my toxic tendencies come in. Usually when I'm in a relationship and I leave a relationship, it's because there's somebody else that I want, which is toxic, but I'm gonna admit it because I'm not perfect and I'm learning how to get over that, obviously, because this past relationship, I left it for me. I left this relationship because I needed to focus on me, and I've been doing that. And I don't have any intention of being with anyone until I feel like me again, and whatever that means, because I don't even know what that means. And I have like a lot of people in my life that have interest in me, and I'm just kind of not sure about it because I just don't want to go in the same patterns and same routines. And I look like Beetlejuice with my hair. Ah! Beetlejuice, be a doll and spare the lecture. I can't sing. Oh, I gotta go to bed. Anyways, love is peace, tranquility, harmony. It's not drama. I don't understand how people can be in relationships that have drama. Some people have fears of commitment. Some people have fears of getting hurt, and that's why they don't want to be in relationships. I have fears of getting in a relationship that's going to cause me problems. I have a fear of losing myself in another relationship because I have a tendency when I date someone, my happiness goes out the window and I do everything I can to make someone else happy. And you know, I always kind of blame the other person for that, but no, it's my fault because I should have had better boundaries when I first met you. And that is what I'm working on, and that is why I'm going to stay single until I can firmly place those boundaries, because I'm a boss ass bitch and I feel like that intimidates people. And I feel like because I'm a badass bitch, people are scared by that, and I'm like, oh, but I like you, so let me dumb myself down, let me water myself down for you so you can feel like the big bad macho man. No, fuck that. I'm an emotional feminine creature. Like, I'm the most feminine. Well, I'm not girly. Like, I mean feminine as in like submissive. Like, I am very much the motherly type, the very much I want to take care of you type. So for you to be intimidated by my power, that just screams insecurity for me, and I shouldn't ever go back on that, because that's not love. You should want to inspire me to be the powerful human being that I am, and I'll empower you to whatever goals, whatever dreams that you have. That's what love is for me. Love is maturity. Love is wanting to see your partner do well. And love is not making someone else happy. I am in control of my happiness, and you are in the control of your happiness. And guess what? If I make you happier, cool, let's freaking do it. But if I don't make you happy, then what are you doing? If you're not happy, then what are you doing? What needs to change? Is it me? Okay, then leave me. Do you not make me happy? All right, then I'm out, because what's the whole point of living if we're not happy? Why are we settling for these relationships that don't make us happy? Life is too short, bro. What is love for me? Love is maturity. Love is growing with someone. Love is not making someone else happy. but inspiring them to do the things that make them happy. And you know what I hate? I hate when people are like, you know, they get mad at somebody for, this is a bad example because I feel like in a lot of cases I could understand why someone would be upset about this, but like a lot of girls get mad when their boyfriends are playing video games, and it's like, why? Like, it makes them happy. Just let them do it. That means to me that you need to find a hobby, something that you like to do while he's playing video games. So like, it shouldn't always, like I'm saying, like I always, like I'm like, oh, I want a best friend that I can do everything with, I can share everything with, that I can talk to all the time, and I agree with that, and I stand by that statement. But I do think it is very, very important that we support our partner and the things that they like to do, and that it is healthy. It is absolutely healthy to have time away from your partner. Normalize letting your partner do what makes them happy, because at the end of the day, you are not in control of their happiness. They are in control of their happiness, and they are not in control of your happiness. So what if you're unhappy in a relationship, look at what you need to do to make yourself happy, and if that means to leave them, then you need to do it. But I think before you do that, before you even think about a relationship, you should be happy within yourself. Heal yourself first. That's what I'm doing. I'm staying single until this bitch is healthy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am that bitch. Period. Period. That's my mantra of the day. Okay, bye. Love you.